Good.
Hello and welcome, each and every one of you. This is another awesome day the Lord has made, and we are gathered to listen to a wonderful certified health coach and holistic wellness practitioner, and the founder of Healing Through Nutrition. It's her passion to inspire people to create a healthy lifestyle with natural remedies, helping them improve their health and wellness so they can live joyfully, confidently, and disease free with more energy and longevity. I love that. As a wellness practitioner and personal health mentor for 6+ years, she is deeply committed to the health of every client and offers a customized coaching experience where you can partner with her to achieve your health goals. And I love it. I love hearing her. And today, again, I get to introduce Miss Jane Garberson. Take it from here.
All right. Thank you, Gail.
Okay.
And welcome all you guys that are here with us. Last time we were together, Rudy actually suggested that we talk about microwaves and microwave cooking. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. I have just a little presentation, and you know what? I didn't open it up. Doggone it. Let's see if I can get in there. Sorry, guys. I wasn't prepared. Gail and I got to talking and
Took her off her course.
Sure did. See if we can get in here and find my presentation today. Here we go. And understanding risks or the convenience of microwave cooking or microwaves in general. It's going slow. Okay, here we go. Get back to the beginning. Sheesh. All right. So in get these crazy pop-up ads. Here we go. All right.
All right. Good.
My baby will get it here eventually. All right. Good deal. So we really want to understand the risks that are involved in using our microwave. We all agree that they are definitely a convenient thing. But they don't come without a few warnings. So let's kind of get into that. So microwaving, in the microwave, our food is heated actually from the inside out, and it's heated. The electromagnetic radiation is what heats our food. It agitates the water molecules that are inside of our food, or the liquid portion of our food, and that energy causes the food to heat. And we all know that it's very popular because it's very fast, it's very convenient. Our fast-paced lifestyles kind of warrant us having one of those in our kitchen. And I just want to move into they call it dielectric heating. So it's the molecules rapidly vibrating in there, the movement of those molecules in our food or whatever we're microwaving. We know that we get uneven heating spots because we always have to go back in there and stir it right. But unfortunately, we also experience nutrient loss in our microwave cooking. So it really diminishes the nutritional value of the food that we're heating up. And if we're heating the food up in anything but glass containers, know that plastic can actually leach into the food that we're going to consume that comes out of that microwave. And then the food structure damage that's done. And the studies that I've looked at show vitamin C, vitamin B, all of the B vitamins, antioxidants, which are so crucial. The enzymes, those types of things are basically destroyed or reduced to a very low level when we microwave our food. And it said in some of those studies, they did it with proteins, like, meat products and things like that, the protein foods that are denatured, and they actually affect how we digest them or make them so that they're not digestible, which then leads us into other things like, acid reflux and things like that. And then just a little bit on the containers themselves, because we know the plastics and the chemicals from the plastics that leach into our food are horribly bad for us. We know we can experience hormonal imbalances, there are fertility issues, and even cancer risks that really make it unsafe to eat foods that are wrapped in plastic or heated up in that plastic container. So there are concerns about the EMFs, and we all know what the EMFs are because we've heard Dr. Fisher talk or at least post a lot about the EMFs and the 5G, that type of thing, that we're inundated with those EMFs. And then we have the little tiny EMF disruptors that we can put onto our phone and our electronics and things. So I took this occasion to ask him specifically about using those EMF devices on our microwave ovens. And he said, you can do it, but it will overwhelm those little EMFs because there's so much of that radiation coming out of your microwave that it will actually make these things not usable. It'll blow them up. It won't blow them up physically, but it'll make them unusable. So know that when you're in close proximity and you have that microwave on, that you do have direct exposure to those electromagnetic fields, those EMFs. And from EMFs, we know we get oxidative stress and the inflammation. Then in the previous slide, we talked about the fact that it was destroying the antioxidants. So the antioxidants are what take care of our oxidative stress. So it's a vicious circle. Just to hear a few studies that I looked up, and I just checked them out to see what kind of studies had actually been done. A Swiss study showed microwaved food altered our blood chemistry. It actually altered our blood chemistry. And in Russian research, they banned microwave ovens in the 1970s because of health concerns. So they recognized that early on. In 1991, there was actually a lawsuit over because a patient had had their blood warmed in a microwave oven. I'm assuming it's some sort of a medical procedure that they had done, needed to warm the blood, and they did it in a microwave. It actually killed the patient because the blood was altered during that microwave session. So kind of talked a little bit about this. We know because of the increased free radical damage, because we're destroying the antioxidants in our food, it can make that protein not digestible or cause harm to our digestive system. Hormonal disruption, which I guess I would worry much more about young people using it. Lowered immune response, it affects our immunities. And again, because of the proteins not being digestible, it's going to have an effect on our digestion and our gut health overall. And then we all know how hot that liquid is when it comes out of the microwave. It's superheated, so that's always something to be forewarned about. And alternatives to that, we're used to this fast pace. We're used to getting things heated up, but we could use toaster ovens instead. We could do it on the top of the stove. What do they say? Steam or a warm water bath. I don't know if I would particularly use that, but when I do microwave, I always do make sure that it's in a glass or a microwave safe dish of some sort. And then preparing fresh food when possible, so that you have optimal nutrition. Fresh whole food is the way to go. So we just ask ourselves, microwaves offer us that convenience, but at what cost what are we giving up in place of that convenience? And, we can have small changes for our overall long-term health, and maybe using that microwave less is a better option. Instead of heating our food in the microwave, maybe put it in a little saucepan and warm it up on the stove. It really doesn't take too much longer than that. And always keep the nutrients in your food, the integrity of those nutrients. That's the best and safest way to do it. Oops, I think I'm at the end there. So I am going to find my stop share button somewhere. There we go. And then I will stop recording and then we can take questions and answers.